I feel like you're so far away from me. Are you in the right spot? Scoot your chair up. There we go. That's a little better. Welcome back to Atlanta and Company. It's live. We can do what we want. I'm Christine Plara. Well, not really. All right. If you're like me, your list of goals for the brand new year might include getting your house into tip-top shape. Flawless Painting has been helping Atlantans do just that for more than 15 years. Quality products, amazing service, and now a fabulous exclusive deal for Atlanta and Company viewers. Are you kidding me? Sign me up. Here's owner Scott Chaucer with more. Scott, thank you for being here as always.
Hey, welcome. Thank you.
Of course.
You're welcome. Yeah, thank you.
I got you flustered by making you move your own chair. Well, let's start off. You wanted to talk about the post your painting question. Where can people go post that, and tell us more about it? Yeah,
it's awesome. People can go to any of our links, our social media platforms, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, etc., and then also go to Atlanta and Company, and we've got something really cool that we're going to be doing in the upcoming weeks, as you know, that we'll be talking about here momentarily. Post your painting question. Actually, the one thing you should ask, should I have other people like Flawless Painting do it? And the answer is yes. Don't do it yourself. Scott came over to our house, gosh, probably about 2 years ago now. And I mean, he could tell. He was looking, I was like, okay, stop looking at every, room and every wall. He's like, who did that? Who did that? Drip marks. And, there's something to be said for having a professional do this. I know we all like to think we're home improvement gurus, but you really are so incredible. In fact, you've been honored in Best of Houzz, which is H-O-U-Z-Z, a really fun website, right? For all the absolutely decorators, do-it-yourselfers. It is. It's for a lot of do-it-yourselfers, decorators, designers, contractors. They're listed there throughout every major city throughout the country, and it's becoming more and more popular. You can find some fantastic ideas on there for decorating and design, and that's where we pick up a lot of our ideas. And that answer the question or send in a question for us is going to be really cool stuff, so we can kind of educate the consumer. There's lots of people out there that really, it's not their forte. We don't expect it to be. Right. So we're going to do that cool little question and answer session, I think, and you and I will have some fun with it. Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? It is not easy. Even when we were just repainting our bathroom cabinets, you look at all those paint swatches, and it was overwhelming. So, because I'm like, I don't know, the shades are so subtle, the differences. So that's where Scott's expertise came in. And I love that you're always up on the color trends. I like to ask him, we're going to show you some homes in just a bit, but he's painting the most beautiful houses all throughout Atlanta, and he's been in them and sees them, and so there's definitely a trend going here. Yeah, we just did a couple, and I know you're showing the slide up on the show right now, and it's a lot of the light, crisp, clean silvers and grays, soft hues, and we just saw it again this morning on Atlanta Magazine on Facebook, and they had a phenomenal picture with lots of silvers and metallics, really cool stuff. And we've just been changing the look of things. It used to be the earth tones and the deep base colors, and that's not so much the trend anymore. So we obviously want to stay up on that information as much as we possibly can to help the consumer make those educated decisions. And we don't want to see people make costly mistakes. We do care, like if you're going to put purple or you're going to put gray on the wall. Some people really don't care about it. They just want to do the work. We care about it because it's our name going to be on the project, so we do have a value in there, and we want to provide that value to the customer. Well, your reputation is everything. Absolutely. So you know that, and this has happened before, when somebody has a good experience, we start referring you, and then they refer you, and it's a whole spreading the love, or vice versa. If you have a bad situation, then which I've had that before. It is, and the great part about what we've been doing, we've been talking a lot about interiors because of obviously the time of year and kitchen cabinets, and you brought up vanities and bathroom vanities, and a lot of folks don't realize that we can change the whole complexion of a kitchen. Let's look. Which we've talked about. Pictures kill me. One day we're gonna do a sample on one of these brown cabinets over here. Yeah, please. We need a And we're gonna make it look like we transform the kitchen, but we actually do the whole 9 yards. It's total turnkey. Take the doors off, remove the doors, we spray the doors, we prime the doors. We really go the full 9 yards to transform your kitchen. I've seen a lot of do-it-yourselfers paint the cabinets. And it's a disaster. When I walk in the house, I see them. They've used the wrong type of paint, the wrong sheen, not even primed them. They're chipping. They're just in bad condition. So, we really take our time. We've really researched it. We've done probably about 350 of them over the years. So we really have that down to a science, and we love to do them. I love to take on that project.
So rather than get whole new cabinets and just demo the whole thing, that would take weeks, right? In most cases,
minimum usually 6 to 8 weeks for a kitchen demo with appliances, new tile, maybe new countertop, new cabinets. We're in and out of there in less than a week.
Right.
Painting and transforming the cabinets, and we're saving you thousands.
Saving you thousands.
It is seriously saving you lots of time, lots of money, lots of aggravation. You can still use the house, still use the kitchen, but when you're demoing a whole kitchen, you're out of there for 4 to 6 weeks at least, maybe 8 weeks.
It's such a great solution. And talk about detailed estimates, professional crews. Those are really things I think that differentiate you.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things we pride ourselves on is give you exactly what you want, So when I meet with you and we go through everything that you want, we're taking our notes and we know what we need to provide for you, so you can make an educated decision on choosing a painter, hopefully us, but we're going to give you the really detailed estimate, whether it's inside or out, whether it's 1 room or 10 rooms, so you know exactly where your costs are being spent. It's really set up like a dinner menu, an a la carte. You can pick and choose what you want to do, but we certainly give you the costs that you need to know for what you want us to see each time we come out to you, and that's a huge plus instead of just handing you a piece of paper and saying, hey, it's X amount of dollars.
Let's say you uncover wood rot or something, which happens, of course, especially here in the South. Then that's suddenly when you come to us and say, okay, this is what I've uncovered, this is what it's going to cost to fix.
Yeah, we find problems, whether it's basically inside or outside, and we need to come to you first, bring it to your attention, make sure we cover that first before you make that decision on, proceed, but we will always get the customer's A-OK first before we just surprise you.
Go, oh
and
yeah, we fixed
all the
that.
time.
You didn't know.
Or people ask us to paint another room or a bathroom. Well, we got to give you the cost first to make sure we get the A-OK rather than just do it.
Good. And in there, we also mentioned, of course, the free color consultation, which is so nice to prevent those costly mistakes, because, it never fails. You think you pick a color, you walk in, you're like, that wasn't what I really wanted. That's why your expertise, you go in and say, no, let me tell you what this color is really going to look like. And
I go in the house and I see 10 or 15 color swatches already on the wall. When I get there for my first initial appointment, people got paint decks all over, and they're just totally, they're overwhelmed, and they don't really know what to do. And lots of things affect color. Day, the lighting, light bulbs, everything in the house will affect what the color looks like.
Right, and I know you have a great offer for Atlanta and Company viewers. It's one of the nice benefits of you guys tuning in is that these companies come on the show and they really offer exclusive deals for A&C viewers, and this has been one, it's been going on for years.
Yeah, we've been running it, and it's really helped. It's been great. When people call and mention the show, it's a credit to the show and everything we do here on a monthly basis, but call in. You get up to 25% off depending upon how, if the project is inside, outside, and it has to be over $1,000 in labor. So it's up to 25% off. You also get a $100 gas card sent to you once we complete the project. Just mention Christine, say you saw us on the show, and we'll come out. We do a free free consultation, of course.
Yeah.
And our radius is basically 60 miles around Atlanta. So, please give us a call.
Yeah, and one of the things we didn't mention, but it flashed up, 13 years of doing this, and the same crew, so it's not like somebody, he wasn't working with them yesterday that he just grabbed and said, okay, now this guy's going to be in your home. Same quality painters, so it's always been a pleasure. Great job with that offer, because I know a lot of Atlanta and Company viewers take advantage, especially now as we get into spring, and finally the sun will come out. We want our houses looking great. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Of course. And for more information about Flawless and that great offer, please go to flawlesspainting.com if you want to learn more, or pick up the phone. Give them a call now. It's 678-386-7899.